Hello my dear students, welcome back to your science class. So my dear students, today we will do our back exercise question of our chapter number 7, that is acids, bases and salt. So I want every one of you open your book, open back exercise questions of chapter number 7. So students, today we will do our A part and B part. So let's start. I hope student each one of you have opened page number 78 of your science book. So student, we are doing chapter number 7, that is acid, bases and salts. So we will complete our A part and our B part. So let's start our A part. So A part is choose the most appropriate answer. So question number 1 is, which of the following is not an acid base indicator? So among these four you have to tell which is not a acid base indicator. Is it blue litmus? Is it methyl orange? Is it phenolphthalein? Or is it diegene? So the answer is diegene. Why it is diegene, student? See here, you know that diegene is not an acid base indicator, but it is an antacid. It is only a base, student. It is used as a medicine to reduce acidity of the stomach by neutralizing it. So diegene, it is used as a medicine to reduce acidity, right? Moving further, see what does question number 2 says. Question 2 is, which of the following is a strong acid? So now among these four you have to tell which is a strong acid. Nitric acid, citric acid, acetic acid, or is it tartaric acid? So the answer is nitric acid. Nitric acid is very strong. See, it is highly corrosive in nature, student. Nitric acid is very corrosive in nature. It can burn our skin severely. So it is as strong as it can burn our skin, student. Okay. So now read question number 3. What does question 3 says? Question 3 is, which of the following is not a base? So among these four, which is not a base? Now you have to tell which is not a base. Sodium hydroxide. So sodium hydroxide is a base. Magnesium hydroxide is a base. Copper carbonate is not a base. See, ammonium hydroxide is also a base. So we are left with copper carbonate. So copper carbonate is not a base, but it is an ionic salt. So now read question number 4. Everyone. What does question 4 says? Which of these metals cannot be used to prepare hydrogen by the action of an acid? So which of these metals cannot be prepare hydrogen? So which of these cannot prepare hydrogen by the action of acid? Is it sodium? Is it iron? Is it calcium? Or is it copper? Yes, the answer is calcium. Why is it? Sorry. It is not calcium. Calcium, student, as calcium is not used to prepare hydrogens. Sorry. So the answer is here. See, they are asking us which cannot be used. Calcium can be used. So question is which cannot be. So the answer is cannot is the copper. Copper cannot be used to prepare hydrogen by the action of an acid. Right? Why? Because copper is less reactive metal, student. Calcium is a reactive metal, but copper is a less reactive metal. Therefore, it cannot displace and liberate hydrogen. Right? So this is the answer of question number 4. Now moving further. Now we will read our question number 5. What does question 5 say, student? Read question number 5. Everyone read question number 5. Question 5 is, what is the common name of sodium bicarbonate? Now you have to tell the common name given to sodium bicarbonate. Is it pitkari? Is it caustic soda? Is it baking soda? Or is it blue vitriol? So the answer is baking soda. Baking soda is the common name used for sodium bicarbonate. Now learn this thoroughly, student, that baking soda is the common name given to sodium bicarbonate. Right? Now moving further, what does question 6 says? Lime juice will turn. What does lime juice will turn? Blue litmus red, or methyl orange yellow, or red litmus blue, or is it phenolphthalein pink? So the answer is blue litmus paper into red. How? Because lime juice contains citric acid. Lime is a citric. right? So therefore it will turn a blue litmus into a red litmus paper, right? So read question number 7. What does question 7 says? Sodium chloride will turn blue litmus. Now they ask for sodium chloride. Blue litmus red, red litmus blue, or methyl orange yellow, or none of these. Now they are asking sodium chloride. So sodium chloride, none of these will happen. Nothing will happen. Why nothing will happen? Because students, sodium chloride is a salt, right? It is a salt, and salts are neutral in nature. You know, salts are always neutral in nature. Thus it will induce no change to the acid base indicator, right? Now they are asking, what are acids? Now what are acids? Acids have sour taste. Acids have are corrosive in nature. Acids are soluble in water. Acids have all these properties. So yes, acids are sour also. They are soluble in water also. They are corrosive in nature. So have all these properties. Because acids have a sour taste and extremely corrosive in nature, they are dissolved easily in water. You know that. Now next question is alkalis. Now they are saying, what are alkalis? So are they sour in taste? Are they soluble in water? Or are they turn blue litmus to red, or have all these properties? No, they do not have all these properties, because alkalis are only soluble in water. Because alkalis are only soluble in water, as they are water soluble base. Alkalis are water soluble base. So yes student, now we will do our B part, that is very short answer question. So see student, there are most of the question which are in statement form, so we cannot write the answer here because it become very hodgepodge, right? So now I'll provide you the solutions of these questions, right? I want every one of you watch the video carefully and write the answers of B part in your science notebook. This student, mark the most appropriate will be done in your book itself only. No need of writing in your notebook. B part will be in your science notebook. You have to write B part in your science notebook, right? Because these are, most of the questions are in statement form. So right, so let's start our B part. That is very short answer questions. Let's start. So yes student, now we will solve our B part, right? So I have provided you the solution students. So let's see what your B part has. Question number 1. Which of these is a salt student? You have to tell among these which is a salt. Is it neutral hydrochloric acid, sodium hydroxide, or sodium chloride? So answer is sodium chloride is a neutral in nature, as it is a salt. So sodium chloride is a salt student. It does not possess the properties of acids and bases. So it is a salt. Question number 2. If a liquid turns blue litmus red, is it an acid, base, or a salt? Now you have to tell if liquid turns the blue litmus paper to red. So you have to tell, is that a base or an acid, or is it a salt? So student, the answer is it is an acid. If liquid turns blue litmus red, then it is an acid. Question number 3. Methyl orange has dash color in an acidic solution. Now which color does methyl orange has? Yes, methyl orange has red color in its acidic solution. Question number 4. Question 4 is when water is added to a strong acid. Now student, they say that when we add water in a strong acid, it becomes dilute. So what is the reason? Is the statement true? Is it become true? Is it become dilute student? Is it true or false? No student, the statement is not true. It is false. Why it is false student? Because when water is added to a strong acid, the reaction will evolve. The reaction will involve student heat, which is extremely dangerous, right? It will involve heat, and that is dangerous for us. So hence, to dilute a strong acid, if we want to dilute a strong acid, the acid should be slowly added. We should add acid slowly, and we have to stir that regularly, right? With the stirring, that can be little bit that cannot be so much dangerous, right? So regular stirring can be protective, right? So question number 5. Name one mineral acid. Now you have to tell the name of one mineral acid. So that is sulfuric acid. Please see the spelling of sulfuric. I don't want any kind of mistake, students, right? Question number 6. Milk contains dash acid. So now they ask that what does milk contains? Which acid is contained in milk? So the acid is lactic acid. LACTIC, lactic acid. Question number 7. Question 7 says, which gas is produced when sodium carbonate reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid? So they say which gas is produced. So see, carbon dioxide is released. Which gas? Carbon dioxide gas is released when sodium carbonate reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid. So they have given you the that equation also. I have shown you the equation how carbon dioxide is released. So you can see from here, right? Question number 8. Name the reaction between an acid and a base which forms a salt and a water. Now you have to name the reaction between an acid and a base, student, which form a salt and a water. So that reaction is known as neutralization reaction, right? Which reaction that is known as neutralization reaction. Question number 9. Which acid is used in the manufacture of the fertilizer superphosphate? So now they have asked you that you have to tell the name of that acid, student, which is used to manufacture the fertilizer of superphosphate. So the answer is, what is the answer? Sulfuric acid. The acid is sulfuric acid, right? Please see the spelling of sulfuric. Question number 10. Question 10 is, and dash is a base that is soluble in water. What is that base that is soluble in water? That is alkali, right? Which base is that? Alkali base. ALKALI, alkali base. Question number 11. Which base does not have a metal ion in its molecule? Which is that base which do not have a metal ion or metal atoms in its molecules? So that is ammonia. AMMONI. Ammonia is a base, student, which has no metal atom in its molecules, right? They have even given you the, I have even given you the formula, NH plus 4, NH4 plus, right? Question number 12. Is sodium hydroxide and acids, is sodium hydroxide and acids or a base? Are acids or a base? Now you have to tell, is sodium hydroxide is an acid or is it a base? So sodium hydroxide, student, is a strong base, not an acid. It is a strong base. Question number 13. Turmeric turns, now turmeric turns dash in acidic solution. Which color does turmeric turns into when it is put into an acidic solution? So it turns into pale yellow. Which yellow? Pale yellow. Question number 40. If you are a manufacturer of soap, right? If you are a manufacturer of soap, which base would you require? So which base would you require? So sodium hydroxide is the base, student, which is used to manufacture soaps. Which base? Sodium hydroxide. Very good. Question number 15. Question number 15 says, which base will you take as medicine? Now they are asking that which base will you take as a medicine if you are having a stomach ache due to ingestion. So which base will you take at that time? So that is, we will take antacid, right? We'll take antacid. That is magnesium hydroxide is the base, student, that is antacid, which can be used as a medicine to cure stomach pain due to the ingestion, right? So this is the base. Now question number 16. A salt is formed when a metal displaces hydrogen from an acid. True. Is that statement true or is this false? So this statement is true, student. When a metal reacts with an acid, it replaces and liberates hydrogen from the acid to form salt, right? I have provided you the example also. See, magnesium, if we add magnesium plus sulfuric acid, it will give us magnesium sulfate plus hydrogen gas, and magnesium plus sulfuric acid, it will give us magnesium sulfate plus hydrogen gas. It is repeated, student, you can write in one, right? In one line. Question number 17. So this is our last question. So what is the color of litmus paper in an alkali? Now you have to tell the color of the litmus paper, student, in alkali. So what is that color? So alkali is a base, student, you all know. Therefore it will turn a red litmus paper to blue. It will turn red litmus paper to blue. So because why this, the reason behind this is that because alkali is a base, student, right? So that's all for today, student. I hope, students, each one of you have written the answers neatly in your science notebooks. Click the picture and send it to me. Till then, take care, stay safe, stay home. Thank you.